G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through 50-cent pieces again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my 50-cent collection book already partly filled with commemorative coins that we've found so far. There's still a couple of coins that we'll need to find to fill out the book, but we have the majority of the common commemoratives. We've even got some of the more hard to find commemoratives, which is great. But Centenary of Federations, the Ram's Head, going to be hard to find. That is going to be near impossible. I found a couple of those in rolls over the 6 or so books that I've completed so far, but I'm not hanging my hat on finding one of those in a roll anymore. It's really, really tough. Very, very, very hard. So what we'll do is we'll get into the rolls. I'll be mainly looking through the reverse sides, just looking for the commemorative coins, and then I'll go through all the coat of arms at the end, looking for coins of low mintage. That is the standard 50-cent piece. That's the coat of arms of Australia on the 50-cent coin. And that is the 1912 coat of arms, and that means that this coin is the Centenary of Federation from 2001. That's our first common commemorative. There's lots of those minted, but even though that's a coat of arms, it's not the standard coat of arms. It was a commemorative coat of arms. And there's another one, the Centenary of Federation. And when I do go through all of the coat of arms at the end, here we have the 2005 secondary school competition winner for a 50-cent piece design. This was designed for the Melbourne 2006 Commonwealth Games. Again, a common commemorative. And that's it. Very, very slight on the common commemoratives in that roll. When I do go through the coat of arms at the end, I'll be looking for years 1986, 87, 89, 1990, 1992, and 2005, because they were coat of arms that were not issued into circulation. They could be there, but they weren't necessarily issued into circulation. And I'll also be looking for low minted years. Oh, look, can you see that at the back? There's a Centenary of Federation there. Let's hide that one up. We'll see what it is when we get to it. I'll be looking for low minted years, 1985, 93, and 2020, pulling them out, or it's chunked up. But before we get to that good coin, we'll go through this common coin. This is the Bass and Flinders from 1998, and I think some of you saw that. We have a New South Wales Centenary of Federation with what looks like a couple of clips there from a pliers or something like that. Vice grips, cutters. It's not in great nick, but it is a Centenary of Federation, so I'll be pulling it out. We'll be putting it down there as a keeper. That's our keeper's rogue, without focus, and we will see later on if we need it for the book. This is the Commonwealth Games Brisbane from 1982, another very common commemorative. And so that's what we're looking for. We're looking for coins of low mintage, coins that are hard to find, coins that are not intended for circulation, and error coins as well. We're looking for those. Varieties of coins. 50-cent piece, there's a number of varieties in a whole range of different years. 2010, there's an error where there's a rotation between the obverse and the reverse. This is not one of those, but we always look out for that when we see that it's 2010 dated coin. Another secondary school competition winner there, and another Brisbane Commonwealth Games. And so when we come across coins that possibly have varieties, we have a look at them. Here is the 2005 60th anniversary, the end of the Second World War, the Remembrance coin. This particular coin has a lot of errors on it with cuds and die chips and so forth, so we have a look out for those. They don't necessarily add much extra value. If they're in really good condition, they can add extra value. There's another Centenary Federation, but we look out for them, and I spot them and I show them to you sometimes when I see them, if they're significant. And that's it, except for this last one for the third roll. So what we'll do now is we'll speed up the hunt. I'll only slow down when we find something of that's new for today's hunt, which by the looks of it will be this roll, because on the top is a 2010 Celebrate What's Great Australia Day, celebrating Australia Day. But otherwise let's speed up and go from there. And there, for the first time today, we have the marriage coin, the marriage of Prince of Wales and Lady Diana Spencer, now King Charles III from 1981. It's a common commemorative. And there, for the first time today, we have the Millennium Year coin from the year 2000. On this coin, we check for a variety where the cross in the middle of the Union flag on the Australian flag is incused, which just means that it's sort of into the coin and not engraved around. But this is a standard, so it is a common commemorative, and we'll put that one up there. And there, for the first time today, we have the 2003 Australia's Volunteers coin, commemorating Australia's volunteers of all shapes and sizes. And there, for the first time today, we have the International Year of the Family from 1994. Sometimes we check the date for a wide date variety. That looks to be standard, so that'll go down with the common commemoratives. And there we have, for the first time today, the changeover coin, the 50th anniversary of decimal currency from 2016. The commemorative side there is on the obverse, so with the date and a depiction of the previous corresponding pre-decimal currency, and the coat of arms on the reverse. It's highly minted. It is a common commemorative, but you need a good one for every set. And there, for the first time today, we have the 50th anniversary of the end of the Second World War, 1995's Weary Dunlop coin. Very nice. Still a common commemorative, and it will go up the top. Oh wow, that is another New South Wales, but that's in even worse nick than the first one. That one's been lying in the bottom of a bog for about 10 years, I reckon. Oh, I don't know which one's worse. That's terrible. That is most likely going to go back into circulation, that one. Oh, there we go. IATSIS coin. We have the 2014 Australian Institute of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders Studies, 1964 to 2014. Very, very nice, and that is definitely one for the book. It would always be a keeper for my hunts, but that one is needed in the new book. Oh, and I've just realised we are also on the last roll. So that is how we close out the hunt today. Here's a 2000. It'd be nice if that was an infused variety, but not. And another Centenary of Federation coat of arms. I'll put them down on the big high pile because there are a lot of those around. But that looks about it. That looks about it for today's hunt. So not too bad. Couple of Centenary of Federation and IATSIS for the book. I think there's going to be a couple of upgrades. There's a really nice Brisbane and a really nice marriage coin. But let me go through all the other coat of arms, and I'll be back in a sec to see if there's anything else of any note. Well, actually, nothing of any note amongst the coat of arms. So what we'll do is we'll go through the good coins that we found. The IATSIS from 2014, low minted coin, harder to find. It needs to go into the book. It's a new book find. And then we've got two of these Centenary of Federations for New South Wales. They are both very, very poor condition. This one, I'm definitely going to throw that back into circulation. This one needs to go into the book. It is a new book find, New South Wales. Hopefully we can find a much better one before the book closes. But that is a new book find as well. That one's going to go back in. I found a couple of other nice coins that I'm going to upgrade. A 1982 Commonwealth Games, which is quite good, and a Royal Wedding from 81 that's quite clear on the fields, so that's going to get replaced. So let's pull the book in. Let's take this pile down before I knock it over. But we'll bring the book in. We have the New South Wales placeholder there. Needs to come out. We'll take the coin that we found, even though it's not in great condition. That is the coin, New South Wales. And then we'll go to the second last page and we'll have a look at the IATSIS coin placeholder. We'll take that out and we'll put the IATSIS coin in there, and that completes everything now to the end of the book from the Centenary of Federation. Everything else is there. So we've got 3 Centenary of Federations on that page, 1 on there. So 4 Centenary of Federations, and then the Royal Visit from 2000 and the Ram's Head. So we are very early on in this book, extremely early on, with only a few real hard coins to find. So this book may be a short book. We'll see how it goes. But if you like what I do, please think about subscribing. Give me the thumbs up, leave a comment about what you're finding in your area. I'd love to hear what coins are turning up around the traps. But I will be back for more noodling in a couple of days, so I'll see you then. Bye.